Hello, I'm back with more of the Humankind Lucy OpenDev. When we last left off, things happened, really. I'm the Kahanians now. That's been moving along pretty nice. I am building a obelisk of the gods here. And generally that's about it. It's just kind of like up to no good, you know.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
Sure, buddy.
I like you. I agree.
Not every day brings news like this. Let's seize the moment.
See, he seems nice. The, what's her name? I don't know if she has a name. Oh, yeah. The Mulan. She's a little weird. I'm like, oh yeah, open border seems fine. She'd be like, let's dance! Alright. So he's a little more like, yes, this is good for our relations. Not what you'd expect from a leader. Alright, Chivalry has been released. Researched. Chivalry was released like a decade ago now, I'm pretty sure. I have Knights, which I don't have any iron for. I have these Maharists. So they're like they're anti-cavalry. They're anti-cavalry cavalry, which is interesting. Tourney fields, which will make my units a little bit cheaper, not by much though. So it really seems like I'm generally being nudged towards I should probably buy some iron for myself. Hello. I love your outfit. They don't have anything. Well. Friendship adjourned. Alright, give me your iron. Does this give me any sort of like passive income or anything like that directly? I think I'll buy the copper too. You're my friend, you know? You're a little scary. I'm gonna buy an iron from you. Ooh, that's getting pricey, I think. I'm good for it. There we go. And hopefully, everyone will leave me alone now. +1 stability per researchers. Yeah, alchemy in general seems very nice. This one's just like straight up plus 10% science. You know, yeah, I'm doing it. Okay.
This arrangement would see both our empires prosper.
If maintained, the empire's cultural proximity rises gradually until it stabilizes at a much higher value. Sure.
Gladly.
I'm not entirely sure what that does effectively, but I mean, she seems cool, so she's probably not up to no good. Holy site's done. Make a little hamlet. So it seems like hamlets are mostly good for exploiting tiles that are generally good, and for just generally like good population. Like they just have one of every slot. I mean, I could connect to these areas over here, which would actually be pretty satisfying. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this hamlet. It does increase the amount of slots though I have for food. I am kind of getting up near the cap here. So if I built a hamlet like here, it would give me a lot of everything, actually. +7, +7. Yeah, I'll try that. Very expensive to rush and build, though, which I'm kind of shocked about. So build one of these here. And a garrison, I suppose here. Doodleopolis is really turning into a metropolis here, though. Guess I should have started out the game by naming it like Doodleburg or something. This place is doing fairly well. It's not like amazing. My mind's not blown by it. But I feel like the amount of benefits I'm getting from it is pretty crazy. Rush that and that. That'll boost my economy and my food. Next up, I'm thinking maybe more harbors. So I should probably make another maker's quarters because running out of good spots here. Some of that. I think I'll give up population for this. Next up, I'm actually not sure where I want to build this. This is going to cost me a lot of food, but it also feeds into a lot of my markets. I think I'll hold off for the moment. Now, the markets get bonuses based on farmers' quarters. So I guess I'll build a market here. Probably end up here, but not yet. Great. Give that a nice little kick. Press freedom. Plus 20% civics points net. Prevents any empire revolution. Alright, I'm going to do with the freedom of speech. I'm not really worried about revolution happening. One thing I think that is really impressive about this game is that a lot of stuff really feels like it's like not really like the consequences of your actions, but as a result of your actions, which I think is really cool. It's not just like, oh, here's a random event that's just like crops up. It feels a lot more like, hey, because you're trading, some traders want to come in and blah, 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 which is pretty cool. I'm going to hire these guys. I have the money. That sounds rad. So I guess I'll go over here and see what I can ransack or whatever. Plus, this would be a good opportunity for me to kind of explore a little bit. I have been thinking I should probably invest in a navy. Oh, okay. Never mind, I can't do that then. I don't know if I like having this always here, even if I can't see. You know, even if there's nothing relevant at the moment. Hey, we did it! Alright, we're gonna celebrate. Alright, I could transcend, which seems really, it's actually a little tempting. I think I'm going to avoid it, though. Dutch might be nice. Plus 2 money per traders. Money per naval trade route. Lake and coastal water. Eh. No. Oh, the Ming. Grand Tea House. No. Not the Mughals. Mughals? I don't know how to pronounce it. No. How about the Ottomans? A lot of faith, which is pretty cool. poles. They get fortification on garrisons, and oh, okay. This thing, the Barbican prevents neighboring tiles from being ransacked. This is a good like defensive buildings. And then you have the winged hussars, who just look sick. The Spanish, we might get colonial stuff, right? Yeah, they're made for more for conquering. And then we got the Edo-Japanese. +3 influence on district unlocks action buyout on empire. The Terra, which is +2 faith. Oh, okay. Yeah, right now I'm thinking these guys. Now, a big consequence of them, though, is if I build these samurai, they cannot retreat. +1 influence per number of trade routes on territory. Unlocks action buyout. Influence, market quarter. I think I'm gonna go with the Venetians. Let's look at her cool dress.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy. It's a time of discovery and exploration. But discoveries are not made solely by traders and adventurers. Those who explore with ships and caravans would go in circles without those who explore with pens and parchment.
Or am I? Okay, this is where they want me to look. There we go. Look at us go. Now we're Venice. Alright, so this is the last era. Sorry, to be specific, this is the last era of the OpenDev. If I go up here, you can see that this is scratched out. So overall, it's pretty cool. It seems like the OpenDev is roughly more than half of the game, really. Slightly more, like 65% of the game, because it also has the nomadic era. So that's actually a pretty decent setup.
We feel this proposal would benefit
Scientific
all.
agreement. Scientific research performed by one empire provides progress towards the same technology for the other empire. Sure. Normally I would say no, but she doesn't seem like she's going to betray me anytime soon, so... Okay. Food per horse. Actually, yeah, these animal barns seems pretty good. I'll build that. And then extra food per farmer, yeah. Food on river, of course. Food on harbor and river, heck yeah. Money on harbor. Okay, so generally speaking, I want all of this. Alright, I think that's probably enough for the moment. It's tempting just to be like, buy it all out at once, but I think I need to hold off. If this boat finds anything interesting. Alright, while that stuff builds up, I have this hamlet over here that's going to be finishing pretty soon. Cool. I can do alchemy now. I definitely want to build this alchemy workshop. To me, that seems like a pretty much no-brainer. Okay. think I need more production, to be frank. So we'll do some of that. Next up, I have a whole lot of options here. Movable typeface. Very nice. +1 science per population. That might be worth the 12 turns it takes to get there. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, so I have a nice little hamlet over there. Very cute. Religious tolerance. Let's see, +5 influence on territories under a religion's influence if territories follow state religion. Or do I want to be hostile and get extra faith? I think I'm going to go with being open-minded. I think I am starting to push back on my my culture a little bit. Yeah, I remember here it was like split into thirds and it was generally a huge mess. And over here it looks like I'm pushing them. Yeah, I'm pushing them pretty hard now. Good answer. How about religion-wise? Yes, my religion's doing very well. I will say that in Civilization 6, at first I was like not really into the religious stuff. But I ended up loving it after trying it out a couple times. It's fun because you're basically just like scrapping and fighting the entire time, while also just playing the normal game. Like it's not like, oh, you have to be at war. You're just, it's kind of cool for that. It's like passive-aggressive conquering. Okay, the heresy of science. Are we mere animals? Word spreads that natural philosophers are conceiving theories regarding the provenance of life itself. To imagine that men and beasts might have shared common ancestors would be the affront to many and cause a revolution in the way people view themselves. These theories could undermine the realm's official faith, and by extension, your authority. What's your position on the matter? I'm gonna go with forbid, because my religious stuff is going very well, and I don't want to lose that. I'm really happy I'm not getting those prompts anymore, though, about having to deal with other people's cultures being sassy. There it is. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Show unclaimed wonders. That's pretty cool. So Machu Picchu redistributes 50% of the food from the city to all cities. Pretty cool. I don't think it's super useful for me, but +20 stability. On city or outpost, +100% project towards any shared project. Taj Mahal, +50% money on reliable city. Must be placed on a river. I think I'm gonna go with the Taj Mahal. Can't believe I couldn't find that button for all this time. Oh, that is expensive. Okay. Let's like move this up there. I'll pay to rush that. Okay, everything's going fairly well. I think I need to look into these, not the districts, these things. I think I need to build a bunch of these here. Yeah, extra money from that. That seems good. Stability per researchers. Decent, but I don't really need it yet. Plus 10% science, like heck yeah. Definitely want to get that. The kiln. Okay, let's do that. Rush that with money. Rush that with money, I think. There we go. Let's try and like give Doodleopolis a nice boost here. This shared project is going to take forever to build, so that's not happening anytime soon. I think I'll go with the charcoal kiln here too. I should build this this place for sure. I'm happy that my income is doing a lot better. There was that point where I was making like 30 per turn. Not happy now. I'm up to 304. What have we going on here? Religious minorities. Do I want to be cool about it? So I could do taxed minorities, +1 money on territories under a religion's influence if territories follow foreign religion. Maybe. +1 stability on territories under a religion's influence if territories follow foreign religion. I guess I'll go with the taxed. I mean, it's not really applicable because I'm not really running into any religious drama here. Seem pretty religiously harmonious. I have movable typeface now. Very cool. Oh, great. With cultural influence sky high, the Empire loves nothing more than a good story. And now, a great one has come to light. Sadly, it begins with the death of one of the Empire's most beloved statesmen, an influential figure in Tikal. Apparently, reliable sources in the city swear that this lord died after running into his bedchamber's doorframe while chasing a half-dressed foreign ambassador. The lord's son, who's inherited his father's mantle, is begging that you silence the truth and promote a story that he died while hunting a great beast. What's your choice? I guess I'll reveal it. I don't care. It's embarrassing, but your dad was an embarrassing man, so what can I say? Build that market there, followed by this, my special building here. And then, probably a maker's quarter here, I suppose. And there you go, there's the next couple turns planned out there. Wait, what? Strange. Trying to tell me that I haven't assigned the city anything. I very clearly have. That seems cool and normal. All right, well let's do guilds next to help my trade. And it's probably a good spot to end it here. Thanks for watching and take care.